my fossa paws! As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you some Beanie Boo designs I've made. I've thought about making this a video on my main channel before, but I thought it maybe was too boring or too simple of a concept to upload to my first channel. So I thought it was more suiting for my second channel as just a little short. So I'm going to be showing you some designs I've made and telling you a little bit about them when I was designing them and my thoughts on them now. So this first one is a Christmas giraffe. I was just randomly inspired to make a ton of new giraffe designs that had been sitting in my head for a while, so there are going to be quite a few of them in this video. So some information about it would be, its name would be Tinsel, and its birthday, of course, would be December 25th. Now, I haven't thought too much about fur texture or anything like that. It's kind of mostly just the appearance and less of the actual details. But as far as material goes, I would assume that its hooves would be that really ultra soft material that you see in Faye's ears, because I thought that'd be very pleasing. And its base color would be brown, because brown is sort of a Christmassy color, I guess you could say. Like, you know, when you think of brown for Christmas, you think of a cookie or just a really neutral color. I don't know why I associate brown with Christmas, I just do. This one is a Christmas cat inspired by, well, Spirit or Firecracker the cat. Ty does a lot of half and half cats, and I realized not only have they not done a holiday cat before other than Pearly, they've never done a Christmas cat. So I thought, what better way to do a Christmas cat than a simple half and half with red and green for Christmas? So basically it would be exactly like Firecracker, only though it would be with red and green. And I imagined it would have Snowfall's tinsel and fur texture on its chest to make it really puffy. And it would be holding a candy cane in its mouth, because we've never had a cat hold anything in its mouth before. And inside of the ears, it would be either soft or the regular sparkly fabric, no scratchy fabric obviously, and it would have a neon green translucent nose. The candy cane's texture would either just be the normal texture or it would be scratchy fabric. Maybe it could be Firecracker's long-lost cousin. And its name would be Figgy Pudding. Now, I didn't come up with a poem for every single one, but I imagine its poem would say, I hope that you have the Christmas spirit. There are jingle bells in the distance, can you hear it? Its birthday would be December 17th. I don't know why I was feeling the 17th for its birthday, I just was. This is the last Christmas design that I did, and I had to draw it instead of color it in because I didn't have a sloth coloring page. Its name would be Kringles, and its poem would say, I hold my candy cane close to my heart, and I hope you and I never part. Its birthday would be December 29th. It would have a silk hat with, again, very furry puff at the end and at the rim of the hat. Or maybe they could make it like a sheep's texture, a sheep Beanie Boo's texture. I have a ton of ideas, so whichever one would be fine. And it would be furry like fudge, but without the tinsel in its fur. Its toes would be scratchy fabric and would be alternating red and green. Its candy cane would be soft or scratchy. And of course, it would have forest green eyes, a tan face, and red patches around the eyes. I think this one would be absolutely adorable, and I don't know why they haven't made a sloth hold something before. It's literally the perfect opportunity to have a Beanie Boo hold something. So out of all the ones to be invented, this one I think would make the most sense. This one I'm very enthusiastic about. So if I haven't already made it abundantly clear that I want another giraffe Beanie Boo, here it is. Here's your proof. We definitely need a holiday giraffe. So obviously this one would be for the 4th of July. And basically, it would just be like Liberty in giraffe form, only though minus the gold in the eyes, and it would have scratchy fabric. Now, the only reason I say scratchy fabric on this one is because I feel like it fits. Maybe it looks like a firework, you know? So that would probably be my only exception. Its name would be Justice, and its birthday would be July 1st. I don't think I came up with a poem for this one. But in its mane, I would imagine it would have red, blue, and silver tinsel, and in its tail. I think that'd be so cool. And it would be super unique because its main color would be white, and we have not had a giraffe with the main base color being white other than Gia. And I guess you could kind of consider Twigs to be a white base, but it's more of like a light pink. Oh my gosh, if Gia did not already have a girlfriend, he would totally date this non-existent 4th of July Beanie Boo. I think they'd be a perfect pair to either be a couple or relatives in some way. Oh my gosh. It just makes me sad that it doesn't actually exist. Also, I don't know if this is just me because I'm biased, because I love the giraffes, but I feel like a lot of other people also love the giraffes, so it only makes sense. This one is a crazy chaotic one. I made this Beanie Boo, I believe, either a few days or like a week before the 4th of July last year, because I obviously just got super inspired by it being the 4th of July soon. Yes, it's another 4th of July cat, but I think it would be way different than Firecracker, so it would be okay. It would be half and half. On one side, it would be red and white striped. On the other side, it would be white, and it would have blue stars. It would be like the texture of Hide the Owl. It would have the dots of sparkle on the belly like Tilly does. Its eyes would obviously be very colorful, like mismatched or sectioned off, multicolored in some way. Its name would be Spangles, like a star-spangled banner. Its birthday would be July 4th, and its poem would say, "Dear country, I will always love you, and to that I will always be true." And on its belly, we would have a design that we'd never had before. Fireworks on its stomach. I don't know exactly what texture it would be, if it would be embroidered, or if it would be like fabric. I don't know how they would make that, but they need to make it. It would have a blue stripe down its middle, and for the first time, it would have 2 different colors inside of its ears. First time meaning first time you'd see that on a Beanie Boo. And its eyes would be solid like freedom. This one is one of my favorites, and I love it so much. On the right ear, it would be red and white striped, and on the left, it would be white with blue stars. And the left eye would be, the opposite to what the right eye is. And it would have a blue translucent nose because I love translucent noses, as I've mentioned in one of my videos before. I think this would just overall be a super patriotic Beanie Boo, and I wish it actually existed. So I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this video because it's super long and way longer than I intended. I intended it to only be like 2 minutes, and it ended up being 7. So I have quite a few more designs to show you, which I will show you in another video right after this one. Let me know what you think of the designs and which one's your favorite.